We are back, and for those of you who have just tuned in, you are listening to the Afternoon Lift. I'm here broadcasting live, WXSL Street Legal Radio, where we address issues within and also challenge you to live healthy, happy, and whole. We are actually doing the show today, which is Laughter is a Melody that Speaks to the Soul. It's an open invitation to release, relax, and also recharge. So you guys out there, I see a lot of you are actually tuned into the Facebook Live feeds. I want to give a shout out to Miss Morgan Reed. Hello. I see that you were on the last video. I didn't have a chance to make the comment. And Mr. Phillip, hey, how are you doing today?
Not regulars, right?
Everybody's feeling well. But we actually have a good show for you today. We have a special guest that's coming in the house, and that is Miss Ray Diva O'Neill. She is a female stand-up comic, and she's actually right here. She's one of our own from Baltimore, Maryland. She's been doing comedy for 4 years, and she actually started her career as a comedian at the famous Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. She's been moving up ever since and laughing her way all the way up to the top, should I say. She's also appeared at the Baltimore Comedy Factory, the Funny Bone Comedy Club in Virginia, Uptown Comedy Club in Atlanta, Georgia, Magoobies Comedy Club. Oh, I love that place. I used to go there all the time. I think I celebrated my birthday there at least 2 or 3 times in a row. That's right there in Timonium, Maryland, actually. And the Laugh House, a comedy club in Philadelphia, and Jokes and Notes in Chicago, Illinois. So she's actually got around across the country.
Yeah,
as a
I
matter
love
of
that.
fact.
Shout out to New York.
She's opened up for comedians as Gary Valentine. I like him. He plays on the Kings and Queens. He is so funny. I mean, I love that show. I watch it all the time. I'd be dying laughing. And Paul Mooney, also Mr. George Wilborn. And you know him. He's actually co-host with Mr. Michael Baisden alongside with him for I think about 10 years, and you know she's opened up for many more. She's also currently right now with the Downtown Locker Room Radio on the franchise movement with DJ Jay Claston. So guys, I want to actually welcome Miss Ray Diva O'Neill.
Hey. I'm mad because I sent you the wrong bio. It says, hi, family. I've been doing stand-up almost 10 years now.
Okay. Hello. So we lost a few years, but okay.
But no, we lost a few. Look, that's a lot of years of my life. Like, my vagina's not even closed anymore. Is this a clean show?
Excuse me?
Is it clean?
We want to have some fun here today.
So I'm just going to do the clean can be constant.
We lifting higher here.
We lifting higher.
Normally
okay.
we don't use.
So I won't do I won't do me.
Do you a little bit.
Do you a little bit.
A little bit.
It's hot outside.
I guess it is.
It's hot. If you see me with no makeup on, it is hot outside.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I still put on makeup.
Oh, but because you're fabulous. You are fabulous. Are you the co-host?
Yes.
The co-host is fabulous.
And
we got
she's
another
the
one. Engineer, she's fabulous, sir. You're fabulous. Yes. You look like I'll be short.
He does.
It's the curly hair.
Y'all be laughing now. Go ahead and get into it.
Right. That's not your husband, is it?
No.
Oh,
No offense, but no, this is
As
my
you can
husband.
see, Ray Diva, she is in the house. She's bringing lots of laughs. I want everybody to
are we
sit
on
back.
Periscope?
No, that's actually Facebook Live.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Can I opt to not be on live?
So she's going to opt because she's without the makeup. She's
and the hair and all that. Like the weed kept melting.
But she's here, guys. You got a quick brief. You know, look at Miss Ray. She's beautiful. Trust and believe she's beautiful.
Yes.
Some train wreck over there.
So, I do want to say thank you for taking the time on such short notice.
Thank you for inviting me. It's like radio is my life right now.
Right.
So I don't know, maybe that's God's calling for me to do something. I surely would like to get some syndicated money from somebody.
Girl.
Right.
Yes.
You know how hard it is
Yes.
to get into radio. It's just ridiculous.
It is.
Because it's very few live shows. You know, a lot of shows, the only live shows now really are like the midday and few shows in a few cities, but for the most part, everything is syndicated.
Yeah, you're right.
So you're working with downtown.
I love downtown. DTLR it's a young station. I'm an old chick, but it's a young station, and so but they are in 14 states, and we do a lot of things with musical artists.
Okay.
Right. Because you work with DJ Scotty Rice.
Yes.
Right.
Scotty B, Flo, Sean Caesar. So many DJs over there. I can't. All the best.
Okay.
That's pretty good. So, tell me, who is Ray Diva?
Oh man, a messy chick. I mean, messy. My husband wanted to listen. I said, absolutely not.
Oh. Let him listen.
No,
You told him not to listen.
I told him not to listen because, I'm reckless with it, and sometimes, I don't want to say things, and I don't explain myself. As comedians, we need the freedom to be us,
Right.
without significant
that,
others and people getting into our heads. Oh, well, don't talk about this. I talk about everything.
Okay.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah,
because I actually I have a friend that lives in I went to school with him. My son does. And I always ask him, who the good comedians? Who the good comedians out there?
And he should know.
Right.
I was just with him in Jersey.
Right, I noticed you in Jersey. I noticed you you were in Linden, New Jersey.
That
doing
was
the
an
show.
awesome show.
Right.
Awesome. Did the engineer say wrap it up? Oh, okay.
Oh!
No, because our engineers are mean at DTLR. Like, we be like, what? And they be like, I'm like, why?
Mary's nice. She just waits, and she waits till we say time to break.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but he threw the name out there, and then when I realized that you
was
and
right here.
right, Scotty Rice was good friends, I had to throw him a call and say, right here.
Oh yeah, man. It's a small world when it comes to the industry. Y'all should know.
Right.
I mean, everybody know everybody if you're somebody.
Yeah, you got
You could ask at least 3 people. One person got to know something.
Right. So you're married. You have kids.
I'm married. I have 4 children. I've been married 24 years.
Wow. Okay.
And I have a side dude, but that's another whole topic.
Wow.
Okay.
That's 100.
That's
So the people out there, they want to see you. They said, we want to see Ray Diva. We want to see you.
They just being nosy, just like normal Baltimore people. Just
Okay, you can just turn to the side. You look nice today. You got a hat on.
Yes.
Girl,
And I took out the car.
A hat works.
Right.
It
It works.
Especially like you said, it's hot outside. It works.
Hi, people.
That's good.
So how is it? I mean, how was it working with Mr. Gary Valentine? Because I know people on Kings and Queens.
All the male comics is great, but this is not a game that was built for the woman, the female. We still have struggles. I had a lot of struggles early on coming into the game. Just people not respecting us and our ability to make people laugh. And we can't cuss, but a lot of the perception of the black female comedians were that all we could talk about was dick and pussy, excuse my language, but that's just not true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they do.
And so they stereotyped us. And a lot of I'm just going to put it out there, a lot of the headliners, and particularly black comics, they use black female comedians as their, I don't know the word for it, we were just their playmates.
Okay.
I can sleep with you, give you a couple of shows, we can travel together, this and that.
Right.
And ultimately, that is your demise in this game.
Okay.
That's not what you need to do, because it will be your downfall. Because that's what you will be looked upon as a toy for somebody for the moment, and your talent won't be taken seriously.
Correct. You don't get very far.
Yeah. So, and a lot of women just don't make it.
So what made you decide comedy as a profession? I mean, have you always? That's what you've always.
I always wanted it. However, I had children, and so I knew what it entails to become a stand-up comic, and you have to have tunnel vision, and you just have to disregard everything and focus on it. It's not easy. People don't understand. People really don't understand the business of stand-up comedy. They go out, they see somebody on the stage, and they say, "Oh, I can do that." It's years.
So was
and
you
years.
little? Was you young in school, like cracking jokes?
I was young. Yes, young. and just wrote a lot.
Okay.
And looking in my writings, I was like, this stuff is so funny, man.
Mm-hmm.
And not knowing how to tell my husband, my mom, well, you know, I want to be a comedian, because that sounds crazy.
Right.
So is that something you're passionate about?
I'm
Comedy?
passionate. I'm passionate. And I'm passionate about writing.
Okay, so you write your own.
Yes, and I wrote a sitcom and a TV series.
Because I want to
So
say, you know, what is the basis of your material? You know,
the
that you
basis
write?
of my material really is about being a wife and a mother and somebody's girlfriend from time to time.
Somebody's girlfriend. Yeah, because I was going to say, because lots of times you go to a comedy show, you know, when you see... You
Okay,
see,
I
you know,
love her.
you hear the script, you know, you hear it, but do you wonder if it's really true? Because a lot of comedians, they talk about their family, their kids, and your wife, and you wonder if that's real life.
A lot of it's true, some of it's embellished, but a lot of it's true because the truth is what's funny. The truth makes it hilarious, and you know, I've been married 24 years. Been separated 2 or 3 times. I've had a boyfriend here and there.
Okay.
So,
But hey.
you know, it's just the commitment to the marriage that matters. So respect that. Don't judge me.
Right. Hey, we can't judge.
You know, I do a bit about don't judge my mess just because I don't know yours.
Right.
You know, a lot
People are
of people
good
will
at
judge
doing
your
that.
mess.
Yeah, 'cause just
and
'cause
their
you don't know
mess
what their
is
mess is.
terrible.
That's right. Even worse than yours.
Yes. I always tell people, don't get mad at me because I got my stuff going on.
Right.
And
So
you got a whole bunch.
has anyone, you know, in the business actually taken you under their wings? I mean,
I've been taken under wing. Bob Sumner took me under his wing.
oh really? Okay.
Because he's a staple in stand-up comedy.
Right.
Like, really. He's like the epitome of the Def Comedy Jam, the comedy scene in New York. But comedians like here, like Timmy Hall, Larry Lancaster, Capone in New York, Smokey Suarez in New York, those guys. Oh, and also Rodney Perry. I can't forget Rodney Perry.
Okay.
He took myself and Cleon, the comedian, I don't know if you heard of him, under his wing. And that was a blessing. I learned a lot from him just by him telling us about his endeavors with Monique.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
when she left Baltimore, she took him and Tone X under her wing. And she had to leave the Baltimore comics alone because they didn't know how to act in Hollywood. So she had a whole new crew.
Okay.
Do any of y'all know her?
Monique?
Yeah.
I've heard of her.
Oh,
Not
okay.
personally.
I don't know her
Not
personally.
personally.
I mean, it's stories for
No.
days about Monique in Baltimore.
Yeah,
okay?
No, I don't know her personally.
No.
No.
I was at the
What
Comedy
other
Factory.
stories? I haven't heard it.
No, I was at the Comedy Factory when it was on Light Street performing.
Okay, that's what I was
Right,
telling
used to-
Sherry
right,
earlier.
I went
Exactly.
there a
I
few
used to
times
go
when it
there.
was there too as
And
well.
I got off stage and this guy said, "Oh my God, you're hilarious. You know Monique owed me for like these shoes and outfits I made for her." I was like, "Sir, I ain't gonna be able to help you. I don't know this woman. Now, I don't know why she ain't paid you because she picked up. So, you need to write her or something." And it's just been other stories, most of them relating to money that I've heard. But you can't always believe everything.
Right, sure.
Because people gonna come for your face when you make it.
Yes.
They would loan you $10 and it's $1,000. And you know what? I learned how $1,000 to buy groceries one week. You know, you feel like it was $10, ma'am.
Okay.
But I worked with her brother, so that was good. Her brother started to book acts because he was actually her manager.
Right.
They had a falling out. You know, that whole family had a big falling out.
Okay.
Over her going on to Oprah discussing her abuse
Oh,
and you know, people just not being in harmony. You know, black people for generations want to sweep our stuff under the rug. We really don't like. Your mother said it to you all the time. Don't tell my business.
Right.
Goes on in his house, stay in his house.
Right.
We've all heard that.
Sure.
Yeah, I always say tell. It's a form of healing.
Well, I was scared to tell. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't had no abuse, like no
Right.
sexual abuse,
Right,
but I definitely was hit with an arm and a hanger
And we were
and a
abused
belt
back
and
then.
some switches and some
Yes.
shoes and pots and pans. Like, I guess that is abuse.
Yes, we were abused when we were growing. We didn't know
But we didn't know it
were
was abuse. Guess what? But you know what? That abuse probably put you where you are today. Because them that ain't had that abuse, you know what they doing right now, okay?
Yes.
Most definitely.
Think about that.
I thank God for the abuse.
Me too, girl, all the time.
Me too.
Thank you for
me
beating
too.
me with the iron.
I wish I could abuse my kids. I be telling like, I wish I could abuse you.
Exactly how I used to get it, okay? You
Right.
look,
We cannot do
abuse.
that how we used to get into
Oh,
that.
No, because
that's not gonna
they
happen.
will call on you.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah,
will.
child will tell you in a minute. Oh, I'm gonna call Child Protective Services.
Not even that the person out in the street at the corner hear him scream calling on you, so you know you gotta be careful about everything, okay?
But it's not the child, it's the school. I know I hit my son with a brush, and he was in the 7th, 8th grade. I hit him because he threw my daughter down on the ground over my car keys. You know, I take my children to school and pick them up every day.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm gone so much. I need to
Right.
be a part of their lives on a consistent basis doing something.
Right.
They were fighting over the car keys. My son is 6'4", 200 and something pounds at this point. And I hit him with a brush because he threw my daughter down to the ground. And he went to school and he told me, yeah, my mother hit me with a brush. I went to pick him up after school, no son. I'm like, where's my son at? I go in the office, I'm looking for him. They're like, oh, he at Hopkins.
He went to Hopkins.
Hopkins, what happened? What, he fell? What happened, right? And she was like, oh, no, the counselor called because she thought it was abuse, ma'am. All 3 of my children go to this school. Been going to school from the time they were in the 3rd grade.
Okay.
Y'all know my kids ain't gonna abuse.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
So I go to Hopkins. Now, mind you, it's a little something, and so they have social services waiting on me.
They make a big deal out of it, huh?
I said, Ma, come to this hospital in case they try and take my children because I'm not playing it. I really want that out.
Right.
I get to Hopkins and the doctor says, well, he's fine. He only had an abrasion. They classified it as an abrasion because it was so small. And they checked him out and they said he has no signs of being abused. Sir, my son could beat me. Okay? Don't even go there.
Right.
But they had social services waiting there for me.
Right.
Just in case the doctor said, well, he was abused.
I thought, well, he gonna be abused when he leaves
Right.
here.
When you get home, you most definitely.
And guess what? He got it again.
Right. Definitely gonna get it again. Just for going to Hopkins.
And I told
Opening
him,
your mouth.
he's going to get it. You just got him in trouble, ma'am.
Exactly.
Right. Right.
Now he might not be in school tomorrow, okay?
Well, he's being recruited by colleges. He
Okay.
plays for
Oh, that's
Dunbar.
great.
He's very talented.
Oh,
He has
that's
3.2
good.
grade point average.
Good.
But the fact of the matter is, I said that to say, we don't have an option now to discipline our children.
Right. You're right
So we
about
got Marilyn Ziggy Ziegler saying, hope you come to Sacramento.
Sacramento,
To Tommy
California?
T's? Tommy T's. You heard of Tommy T's?
I have not heard of Tommy T's, but I know a lot of comics out in L.A.
Sacramento is what she's saying.
that. They
And-
calling for you.
Wait, no, LA is calling for me, and when I'm ready to sell my ass, I'm gonna move there. Like I've been. That's just one step that I haven't been ready to take. Baby, they be struggling in LA, in California.
Well, it's
they
so
do. You
expensive.
I know so many comics, and I applaud them because that takes the utmost of sacrifices to pack your things
Right.
and move to LA.
With $22 in your pocket, it does.
And then have to go down there and try and buy a car and try and pursue your dream. Nobody know you. You're starting all over again.
Right.
Ray who? What?
Right.
We don't
Right.
care what you did, ma'am. You're
Right.
going to fall in line in LA.
Right.
Like, you ain't getting on stage tonight, not tonight.
Right.
We got Chris Rock and Chris Tucker in here. You better sit down.
Right.
And so that's real a setback for comics like myself who work every weekend to get up into LA and have somebody say, girl, bye. And I'm just like, I'm funny. Y'all ain't funny for real.
Right. Okay.
Because once you get to LA, you whitewash and water down your material.
Oh, okay.
Because you're trying to get on TV. You're trying to impress movie makers. You're trying to be politically correct.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that whole town is crazy.
Yeah.
So what what happens when they don't laugh? I mean, have you had a moment where
yeah.
you've been in a particular area or a particular town or state where you just can't connect with the audience, so they're not
I've had
laughing?
it. I've had my most fickle audiences are black women.
Ooh, really?
Yes, black women will come for your throat. I don't know. I had to learn how to overcome that as well. Black women are realists because I'm a realist, and so black women pick up on it. Like, you get on stage talking crazy, black women be like,
Right.
who?
Okay.
Girl, she better get some new shoes. Girl, you see
Very
that hole in the
critical.
side of her pants. Girl, that girl feet ashes, I don't know what. Girl, like, black women are the hardest audience to get, but we are the most loved. Like, if you get the black woman, you just get all the love.
Okay.
Because once a black woman like you, then,
Right.
girl, we mess with you. We
Right.
follow you
Right.
on Facebook
Right.
when you come into town.
Right.
But those moments, I just go for the audience. That's it.
So what awkward moments have you had in the industry as far as with,
Jeez.
you know, your
I cussed on the
comedy?
Roland Martin show, and that was real awkward
really?
because
Tell
I
us
didn't know
about
we
that.
were live. Because they give you earplugs, but this particular time, because I've been on there several times, they didn't give me my earplugs. So we're talking, we're having a conversation, and I'm like, I said something like shit or something. Roland's like, that's 100,000 FCC. You got it. And I was like, well, you can put it in the bankruptcy that I just filed, because I know damn well I ain't got 100,000. But it was awkward because I'm like,
But
geez.
you didn't know you were live.
I didn't know I
though.
was live, but still the pressure of I hope they call me back because you don't never want to get on their bad
Right.
side.
Right.
Now be able to work again.
Right.
Right.
And I haven't worked on there again. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Oh.
They asked me, and then I couldn't make it. But then when I tried to make it back, it was like they were already booked.
Right.
Have either one of you ever been on there?
No.
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 Yo, I'll probably be good for Roland Martin.
No.
Y'all got the Roland Martin faces
So
too.
you have to roll the Martin faces.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
Look,
got
Roland
the Roland
Martin
Martin face. Y'all heard
loves
that out
strong
there? I got
black
the Roland
women.
Martin.
He loves strong, cute black women. I'm telling you, he does.
Okay. That's good to know.
I have to give you the contact info.
Yes.
Yes, to get on Roland Martin. It's not really hard. He does a lot of booking locally.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So what black women comics are your favorite?
Black women. Actually, my favorite comedian is a white woman,
Oh, who's
and
that?
that's Joan Rivers. People
Oh,
don't understand
really?
how
Okay.
funny Joan Rivers is.
Yeah, I used to watch her a lot too.
Or
Joan
was.
Rivers. Yeah.
Right.
She could come for your face. That woman was funny, and people don't
She
understand that. But I like Monique. I like Samore. I've actually worked with Samore once. I love Lunel.
Oh, yeah.
I worked with her several
Yeah, she-
times.
Yeah.
She's funny.
She's funny.
She is funny.
She's
Yeah.
funny.
Uh-huh.
It's just people off stage are really different people.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. So who is Ray Diva off stage?
Fool. A lot of times people don't believe that I'm my age because I really don't take things serious, like real serious, real heavy. If it's, I'm like, yo, it's something else.
Right.
Just don't sweat it. Don't,
Right.
I mean, are you comical? I mean,
Yes.
like you are
Of
on stage.
course.
You know, because I always wonder when you see comedians. You know, because that's their profession. That's what they do.
But
you know,
that's because
for-
that's who they are. I think
But
most
is
of the
that
time.
who you really are? You know, on a regular basis.
He was
My
cracking
husband-
jokes and he was 5 to me. I mean, that's how she's like. She
always like, if these people could hear what you say off stage, on stage. And I'm like, nope. Because I probably wouldn't be back on stage again.
Right. Right.
Because you have to be politically correct.
You do. You do.
Or, people, because I've been called a racist before. And I'm like, really?
Really?
A racist? I'm like, I'm not racist. I'm just a realist. I'm not a racist.
Right. Right.
And I just call it for what I said. But you
Right.
really have to be careful. You can't talk about gay people. You
I hear that
can't.
all the time. The last comedy show I went to, where they were talking about gay people and they were calling people out in the audience too. As well.
I open a bit that I do and say that the men are acting gay, and I had a comic from LA to come up to me and say, you only get away with that because you're a black woman, because you really just can't do that. And I'm like, oh well, I still do it. But yeah, you gotta really be careful.
I don't. The comedy shows I've been to, I don't see where they hold back anything. They use profanity. Like I don't know what. The mouths are raunchy.
You're supposed to
Very
be
raunchy.
able to say that at a comedy show, though.
Yeah.
But Tracy Morgan, remember, he almost got wiped off the scene for talking about gay people. And so,
But is
It
that because
depends.
he was already out on TV and doing so much Is that maybe why it happened? Because I agree, you know, a lot of places you go, they saying what they want to say, but I do agree now. But anytime you even have a topic on gay or, you know, gay rights, it's always, you got to be so politically correct. And that's even at work, anywhere, because people are always like,
So how do you
really
be
said that?
politically correct though? Because I mean,
I don't talk about it. So
Right.
because, you know, I agree. I'm a realist. So if that's how I see it, that's how it comes to me, that's the only way I know to give it. You know, I just can't, it's hard for me to sugarcoat it. If that's how I feel and that's my opinion or that's my experience, I don't know how to say it any other way. You know, so I try to avoid that, especially, you know, when I'm in the workplace and dealing with others
Right.
that
Just
may
give
have
no
an opinion or may,
consideration.
you know, be that in that ground where, you know, we got to walk the straight line. You know, it's hard to do that. So,
Right.
you know, but I was, I mean, that's why I used to like, you know, sometimes tell them, because, you know, you can say whatever you want to say. So, like, you just go ahead and go for it and get it out. Because it's jokes, really. It is.
Gay people not even that sensitive for real.
I
It's
know,
the
but
other
why is
people.
everybody else, though?
They will come for your face before
Yes.
a straight person will.
Yes.
They not even that sensitive. They laugh. So
Right.
right.
I don't know. I just, what Tracy Morgan said, it was harsh in the sense that, you know, he was talking about killing his kid, but
Okay.
because you on 30 Rock,
Right.
now you can't even talk like that.
Exactly. That's right.
The white people done gave you that chance, and you know,
Well, see,
Hollywood
we
is-
don't know that hearing it. We don't know that listening to comedy. We don't know
Yeah.
that. But you know, it's a different world when you are the comedian. So
well, a lot of the
You
shot
should-
callers in Hollywood are gay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you just, it's that tight rope that you walk.
It is, definitely.
Philip Arrow says, "I believe you. When a black woman loves you, she is ready to stay to the end.
Yes.
But this day, money have overpowered love. Not easy to get love anymore."
That's not true. You gotta stop looking for it online. I mean, that's the problem.
Girl.
Because ain't nothing online real.
No.
I'm sorry, I don't believe in online relationships. You know, I believe in working hard for relationships. Then we had to go to the mall, we had to walk around the
Right.
mall and down the street, wait till the car stop and how you doing, and be, you know,
Yes.
be able to
Yes.
all this black people meet and
Right.
Facebook and
There's
Instagram.
so many social websites out there. Big Daddy, what is it? BigPapa.com.
People embellishing their
BigDaddy.com.
lives.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
You're like, boy, bye. You said you live by yourself. You live with your girl. You said you make $80,000. You work at McDonald's.
Okay.
Like, it's so many lies out here.
Right.
Taking pictures of other people's stuff, putting it on. Like, you can't believe.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
Right. That's
I say you can't meet a man or a best friend online.
right.
That's
agree
just
with
stuff
that.
you gotta
Yeah,
work
you
in
can't.
real life.
You're right. Because you got to take the time to get to know the person. You can't get to know a person online.
Is that alcohol we're drinking?
But you like
Oh,
something?
no,
to
thank you.
drink?
I just want. I smell it now. I thought y'all had like apple sparkling cider or something.
Tastes like it.
So, being a female in the world of comedy, proving yourself. What are the joys and pains of, you know, in that world, in the world of comedy? What are the joys and what are the pains?
Just winning, and then when you win, but when you lose, them are hits. Because you have 1,000 awesome shows, and then there's them 2 shows, people are like, you know what, she was terrible.
Right.
I recently had that happen to me.
Okay.
Like, somebody booked me to headline a show. I get there, it's whatever. He said, you're going to go on at 8:15. I get there 8 o'clock. It's 5 more comedians ahead of me. So now I'm pissed. I'm like, look, here we go again. So it's comedian after comedian. And now it's like 9:30. I'm like, finally I get to go on. However, the comedian that went on before me, she had brought a lot of audience. This is stuff I didn't even know. And she started talking during another comedian set, which is totally disrespecting the comedy game. Like, yo, you had your turn. Let this person get their work in.
Right.
So when I got on stage, because I'm the queen of mean too, so I mean, you know, me and her, we go for it, and of course I go in on her, and her friends don't like it, and to my not knowledge, I didn't know like half the audience bought tickets from her.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So one by one, they walking out.
Okay.
But me and the people that didn't come with her, oh, we having a ball.
Okay.
That's like us 8 people right here.
Okay.
Oh, we funning it. We loving it because I'm going ham on this lady, right?
Okay.
So the next day, the promoter's like, I want to say shout out, thanks to everybody at the show,
Right.
and then somebody jump on because social media, that's what they do. They real strong with the fingers.
Right.
Not the headliner. Oh no, she never needs to do comedy again.
Oh.
Wow.
She ain't have no material. She ain't have no jokes. She just went in on the audience. Somebody come in after her. Yup.
Oh, wow.
So I'm on some, okay, you know, I'm sorry you ain't like it. Because I done grown.
Right.
Because mind you, I done went and looked at these people's profile pics and I could think of a million things I want to say, but I'm not. So I said, I'm sorry you were disappointed. You know, I'll give you some free tickets to another show. Oh no, I want them tickets.
Oh, wow.
So the promoter calls me like, yo, I'm glad to see your growth. You know, you was funny, but they came with her, so they took it personal,
Right.
and so they didn't think it was funny.
It's a
Right.
comedy show. I mean, come on. It's
But
comedy.
what did she say?
You're there to laugh and
When
have
they love
fun.
you, they love you.
when they
And
don't,
when they don't, they
They
don't.
can take you down.
But
huh?
the people who did love me, the next week they was at my next show.
All right.
Right.
See?
So when you win people, you win them.
Right.
And you know,
Right.
unfortunately, I lost those people.
Right.
You know,
That
But they were
wasn't
her
funny, no
people.
way. Right.
it was her people.
Right. They may
Right.
not have followed you anyway. So
Yeah,
you didn't
or-
really lose anything.
Yeah, they were her people, but it's still the less people you got spreading out. You know, this a word of mouth. Oh, she not funny and this and that. And I'm like, okay. It was
Right.
funny.
Maybe
It was
back
just your
around
girl.
here. That's all.
Everybody out there, listeners, if you have a question or something you want to say to Ray Diva,
Yeah.
give us a call at 804
Hello,
410-LIFT.
I was in Tampa. Florida.
Again, that number is 804-410-LIFT. Give us a call and we're going to go to break real quick and we'll be back. Enjoy the music.
Philip said he enjoyed Cardi.